How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Josh Jackson out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Tyus Jones. Then there's Allen. And it's Tolliver in at the 5 down low. Now here's Jones. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for the Heat. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jones dishes to Jackson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jackson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Jones over to help. A floater, and it's laid up and in by Anderson.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Here's Jay. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jay's got 33.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here is Tolliver. Olynyk is covering. Allen, that's good.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Jay, the pass to Olynyk. And Jones with the stop.
You can count on Olynyk to move the ball quickly when he spots an open teammate. And that feed was phenomenal.
The Grizzlies have been 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Jones kicks to Tolliver. Kicks it out to Jones. Memphis moving that ball around. Pass to Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Jones. Got a hand on it. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Heat. Gorgie Dang's checked in for Memphis. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Jay, the pass to Leonard. Banked in off the glass. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I... play. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys worked back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back
Now off the inbound. Brooks misses.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
The shot's good from Jay. Jay's got 17 points here in the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Back to Morant. Baseline jumper. The second chance effort. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, and the defense allowing some room here on the inside in the second half, and they're taking advantage. A lot of their points coming from in the paint.
And Memphis making a change here. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Justice Winslow. Allen's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for John Morant.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Here's Allen. Tolliver dishes to Allen. Over none. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First one falls for him. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy,
they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long, everyone.
So much money, you gotta put that on scale. We ain't not going back to being broke. One time for all my young in the trenches. Woo! Ain't chasing the dream. You know the routine. Look what they made of the team. You know the routine. I know why they jealous. I be on the type of stuff they never seen. You know the routine. Whole never level, I don't know, and ain't even mean. Whoa, whoa. Young, blowing all money, spending million, make back. Whoa, made enough off all hustle. I don't even gotta rap. Whoa, grinding, I get it, stacking, I spin it. You know the routine. You know the routine. Popping the tags, getting the bags. You know the routine. Hey, you know the routine.
Mike and Mary put a hole in my jeans. I ain't playing in the whole nother league. Go to Philly, then I go to Reddy's, then I get a rollie, then I meet it, and then I get it, and then I take it. Feel like Carson Wentz, I got the wisdom and sit the bench. I got a funny feeling that's falling. Boy, still the coldest. This the moment I come different, yo. Yeah, bake for Lauren, no monkey business. Can't H&M, no. Shout out to Cape Town. Africa's always a great time. Donald said all of us live in huts. I tell him, then we go to Lagos. All you like to play tough. You really hating cause your pay stuff. Philly women really chilling with me now. I really can't stop saying John. The double M genius back, mo. See me was sneaking with Fat Boy. See they can sleep on my raps they had. But who really can back?
Blowing all money, spending million, make back. Whoa, made enough off all hustle. I don't even gotta rap. Whoa, grinding, I get it, stacking, I spin it. You know the routine. You know the routine. Popping the tags, getting the bags. You know the routine. Hey, you know the routine. Nah, we living, I ain't gotta post it. I ain't even boasting. How many times I gotta tell you about these rides, erasing ghosts? How many times I gotta tell you that? How many faces do I got for the love of the culture? Oh, everything.
What I do?
Great game.
All right, everyone, bring it in. Great game last night. One of the best I've been a part of. Let's keep that focus and energy going in today's practice. Aim to be great. The goal of today is to improve our shooting percentages. So we're going to focus on that aspect of the game today. Today we're going to focus on putting the ball in the basket. Okay, let's get to it.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Set up, set up. Do it. I got you. Shot. Hey, he can ball, huh? Ball. Hey, ball. Watch the screen. And one. Good boy, good boy. Push, push. Take that. And one. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Hey, right here. Come on, man. Keep shooting that, Jimmy. Pick. Clock. Hey, heads up. Focus. In line. Man, get up. Hey, look at yours. Get to the box. ball, huh? Again.
Way to finish strong, guys. Make sure you get the shots up before you get out of here.
NBA 2K21, I'm Alexis Morgan.
And I'm Chris Manning. We are back with a season of 2K TV. Feels like we didn't even leave.
I agree. Did you guys miss us? I hope so, because we definitely missed you. And we will have even more for you this year, including in-game events and news, interviews and game tips from culture to competition. We are your source for everything 2K.
That's right. And the best part of it all, we're going to be talking to you, the community, all year long. And guess what? We're just getting started. This is current gen, and we still have next gen to look forward to.
Yeah, that's right. But let's look at NBA 2K21 right now.
Check it out. NBA 2K21 is finally here. There's a lot of new features to explore in our current gen version, and 2K TV is here to break it all down. Let's start with gameplay. 2K21 gives users more control over fluid dribbling and also includes new shooting mechanics for players to master, creating a wider skill gap for the more advanced players and expanding on the fast action that only 2K can offer. If you haven't already, take a trip to 2KU. Here, you can familiarize yourself with the all-new gameplay elements and mechanics that 2K21 has to offer. Once you're ready to hit the hardwood, head to the My Player Builder and launch your My Career. Using the expanded system, build your My Player however you want with new options, rebalancing of badge distribution, and much more. Your My Player journey will also feature the return of colleges, which means 2K21's My Career mode has more authenticity in it than ever before. You'll also notice the fan favorite modes returning, like My League, My GM, Blacktop, and of course, Team Up. But perhaps you're most looking forward to the brand new Neighborhood, which features fresh, relaxing vibes from the beach. This locale gives the neighborhood an all-new look and serves as the perfect backdrop for all your pickup games in the park. The rep rewards await you and your squad. Will you be the first to hit legend? We'll be watching. My team is back with more content than ever before. Nearly every aspect of the mode has been improved with new additions including My Team Unlimited mode on weekends and seasons. 40 levels of free rewards.
The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd. And tonight's no different. Some confident players coming through the tunnel earlier on. That's a look at our setting tonight, the picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 2K Sports brings you the NBA on a Friday afternoon. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at their new home, Fiserv Forum. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. As Giannis Antetokounmpo celebrated his first Most Valuable Player award with the fans back in 2019, he said, after this day, don't call me the MVP until I win it again next year. Well, guys, those words have proven prophetic as he went on to win the 2020 Maurice Podoloff MVP trophy. Kevin?
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff, thanks as always. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Dragic in at the point guard. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Bledsoe is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot, manning the middle. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team. Platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And a new group in for the Heat. Matthews against Robinson. And the shot is long.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Hill passes to Williams. Pass to Matthews. Here's Hill. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Pushing it up. Feeds it to Matthews. Basket, good.
Like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
The Heat with the lead. Jay, he's guarded by Williams. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Hill passes to Todd. Robinson against Matthews. Ilyasova, no one around him. Off target with his three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Jay. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And seeing Junior out there again, I was impressed with his time on the floor in his debut. Showed that he could pick his spots and contribute to this team.
Junior did not miss a beat when he came into the game, did he, Greg? Exactly the debut this team was hoping to see from him. Passes it to Matthews. Off target from 3-point range. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against Memphis.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out. That last game.
And here's Ilyasova outside. Good on the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Jay, the pass to Robinson. Jay, defended by Ilyasova. Hero off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Here's Hill. Rebound by Olynyk.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Here's Jay. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Jay's got 7 points.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
And drafted 13th out of Kentucky, Tyler Hero impressing right out of the gates that rookie season.
And I think this is very much the type of player that comes in with confidence, a skill level, and an IQ, and ultimately a guy who wants to compete.
And the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
54 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's the floater. Todd passes to Ilyasova. 5 to shoot. Here's Matthews. And it's Miami with the rebound.
This has not been a mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Jay, the pass to Olynyk, and the shot goes in. And now it's a 10-point Heat lead.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who in this game makes the same.
And early 2019.
I think the most important lesson that I got a goal in that head. Be motivated.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here.
First quarter, they were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Hill is out there with Matthews. Then it's Marvin Williams. Then it's Tom. And it's Ilyasova in at the 4 spot.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Here's Hill. Great D that time from Adebayo. The Heat leading by 12. Jay, he's guarded by Williams, and the shot is good. Adebayo's got 8 points.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Hill kicks to Ilyasova. Here's Todd. He had 16 points in the win against the Rockets in Houston.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. If you ask Miami coach Eric Spoelstra, there's been a long lineage of undrafted players who've made an impact with the Heat. Going back, think about big guys like Udonis Haslem, Joel Anthony, and Hassan Whiteside. Now you have youngsters like Kendrick Nunn, Duncan Robinson, Derrick Jones Jr., and Chris Silva. Miami continues to find diamonds in the rough year after year. Guys,
they usually do. That's a very creative organization. Thanks, D.A. It's deflected.
All the length of Kelly Olynyk helping to get that block.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And some changes here for the Heat. Crowder comes in for Olynyk, and it's Butler in for Robinson. That's good from Jay. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you join the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid. And now he's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son's a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And that is just a deflate.
Substitution. 1:06 left in the second quarter. Here's Matthews. Rebound by Jay.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And it goes down 2 points. Heroes got his first points of the night.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Hill against Crowder. And the basket by Hill.
And George Hill has been around, so he understands even with pressure, he's still capable of scoring.
Here's Crowder. That shot misses. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Pass to Todd. On the clock. Milwaukee the rebound. And Williams is right there.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
That one goes in. 14 points for Jay. Matthews with it. This one for three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Jimmy Butler has been on display for Miami. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Jay Crowder out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Jay. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Iguodala at the shooting guard.
Yeah, I got to stay in front of Bledsoe. I love seeing when the little guy starts to fly.
Down low, here's Crowder. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make. 1:35 left to play here in the third. Jay, defended by Ilyasova. Here's Jay. Miami keeps it going. A new 14-second clock. From the top of the key, he buries it. Jay's got 16 points.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Outside Hill. Shot clock at 6. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Good. The assist goes to Hill. He's got 15.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
41 seconds left to play in the third. Jay, Antetokounmpo defending. Here's Jay trying to get open as Butler.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Loads it up for Giannis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Good. 20 points for Jay. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 15. 4 seconds left. The shot off that time.
Well, that mid-range Jay usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And so it's Miami with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle.
Let's keep grinding. Keep getting stuff. The offense will come. See if we can against the refs and then drive it, move it, catch it, shoot it.
Clearly, he wants his guys ready to work further on offense. And I love what Coach Budenholzer said. Just keep gutting through it, and eventually something positive will happen. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Hill, Antetokounmpo out there with Kyle Korver. Then it's Matthews, and it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. The Bucks making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. Jay, the pass to Olynyk. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. Championship night, I was 168 pounds. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes. Yeah, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up, and the basket by Hill.
The long strides of George Hill helping him gain some ground to take advantage of, and slices to the rim and scores.
Olynyk the pass to Jay. Greg, last season was kind of a rough one, very turbulent for the NBA. The China controversy, the passing of David Stern, Kobe Bryant, and finally the COVID pandemic. Other than that, it was kind of uneventful.
Yeah, I mean, an incredibly tough year.
Wow.
You know, you just go back to March, and who would have ever thought we would go through what we went through? And you talk about the other issues, David Stern and Kobe both passing. You know, I'm just hopeful we get a return to normality, because that sounds pretty good right about now.
It sure does. Knocked away. Here's Jay, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
And the Heat making a change here. Nunn's checked in. Bucks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. Will it go? And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
Connaughton passes to Hill. Lopez outside. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
A huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. That length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
Here's Jay, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Hill. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think is the player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
There's the pass to Lopez. Hill deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass.
George Hill does a good job of changing speeds, and then you add that length. Tough to stop.
Jay, the pass to Leonard. And that one drops.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. He dishes it to Lopez. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Korver, good.
And after an abysmal first half from the field. The shots now starting to fall.
Jay, he's guarded by Hill. Leonard, the pass to Jay. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And Hill over to help. Nobody near Leonard. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And here is Lopez. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, in the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg, the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
This is to Lopez. He kicks it to Korver. Pass to Connaughton. For 3, Bledsoe. Nunn grabs the board. The Heat have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. And the basket by Jones.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
And it's the Heat on the break. Bledsoe comes over to help. Jay, the pass to Nunn. Jay, guarded by Bledsoe. No good from Jay. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Trent Berry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
So much money, you gotta put that on scale. We ain't not going back to being broke. One time for all my young in the trenches. Woo! Ain't chasing the dream. Look what they made of the team. I know why they jealous. I be on the type of stuff they never seen. Whole never level, I don't understand, ain't even mean.
Whoa, whoa. Young, blowing all my spinning money, make back. Whoa, made enough off all hustle. I don't even gotta rap. Whoa, grinding, I get it, stacking, I get it. You know the routine. Popping the tags, getting the bags. You know the routine. Hey, you know the routine.
Michael Murray put a hole in my jeans. I ain't playing in the whole nother league. Go to Philly, then I go to Reddy's, then I get a rollie, then I meet a, and then I get it, and then I take it. Feel like Carson Wentz, I got the wisdom and for sit the bench, I got a funny feeling that you falling. Boy, still the coldest. This the moment I come different, yo. Yeah, bait for Lauren, no monkey business, can't H&M us, no. Shout out to Cape Town, Africa's always a great time. Donald said all of us live in huts. I tell him let me go to Lagos. All you like to play tough. You really hating cause your pay stuff. Philly women really chilling with me now. I really can't stop saying John. The double M genius back, mo. See me was sneaking with Fat Boy. See they can sleep on my raps they had, but who really can back?
Blowing all money, spending million, make back. Whoa, made enough off all hustle. I don't even got a rap. Whoa, grinding, I get it, stacking, I spin it. You know the routine, you know the routine. Popping the tags, getting the bags, you know the routine. Hey, you know the routine.
Nah, we living, I ain't gotta post it. I ain't even boasting. How many times I gotta tell you about these rides, these racing ghosts? How many times I gotta tell you that? How many famous do I got for the love of the culture? Oh, everything kosher. Came in with a chip on my shoulder. Took it to Vegas. I bet it all at the table at poker. Just look at their faces. I know they don't like how I'm over. This is crazy. You never gonna catch me out rocking a choker. I'm on right now. I'm feeling lit right now. We got the snake in the grass. He getting. I got 100 in cash. I'm about to spend right now. They try to put me in last, but what do it look like now?
Young, blowing all money, spending million, make back. Whoa, made enough off all hustle. I don't even got a rap. Whoa, grinding, I get it, stacking, I spin it. You know the routine, you know the routine. Popping the tags, getting the bags, you know the routine. Hey, you know the routine.
Fingerprints on that. Keely sent you to a new crib. Bad speak pig Latin with a new seal. Stick a price with it. Raekwon with the woo deal. Slice of pine we all eat.
Yeah, what up?
Hey, man. Someone needs to change their socks. Do you smell that?
Hold up, fellas. The grind don't stop.
I'll be back. I'm eating. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to like the video.
Get going.
Way to finish strong, guys. Make sure you get some shots up before you get out of here.
We are thrilled to have Dame Dollar donning the cover of NBA 2K21. Man, I love this guy.
Yes, it is about time, and we are also thrilled to reveal his latest signature shoe. Here's the Dame 7 by Adidas. We caught up with Dame recently to talk about NBA 2K21 and his latest shoe drop. Take a look.
Welcome back to 2K TV, Dame Lillard. I'm so excited to have you once again back on the show. Congratulations on another signature shoe, the Dame 7. This is so exciting. Tell us about the shoe.
Well, obviously, like you said, it's my 7th shoe. I'm excited to be this far along in the signature shoe game. And I'm really excited about this one because it's a little bit different route. Obviously, I always do the storytelling with a lot of the colorways of my shoe. But with the Dame 7, it's going to be just showing, it's going to be highlighting the visionary side of me, as well as a lot of my interests just away from basketball, my life in my community, me as an artist, things that I'm a fan of is going to kind of dive into all of those things. I'm really excited about it.
I noticed it says, I am my own fan. What does that mean to you?
It's something that I came up with because I feel that way about myself. You know, I think coming from like an underdog situation, you don't always have, you know, the hype machine behind you. You don't always have the support outside of, you know, like my family and, you know, my circle of friends. You don't always have people encouraging you and being on your side when you on a mission or, you know, while you on your journey. So sometimes you gotta support yourself. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta be a big enough fan of yourself that you can push through. You know, when you run into some adversity or you run into some discouraging times or things that might, you know, make you want to turn away from, you know, whatever your dream or what your goal is. So that's just me encouraging the youth for the next generation that might run into that same type of situation and to be their own fan.
Now, the Adidas Dame 7 isn't available until October, but gamers on 2K can get them in the game right now. Now, you are the 2K21 cover athlete. Talk about that and tell us about when you got the call and told that you were going to be the 2K21 cover athlete.
I'm really excited about that and honored. When I got the call, I don't remember exactly when it was, but when I got it, I was like, really? The actual cover or like the China cover or like be specific? And they was like, no, the actual game. I was like, dang, that's a real accomplishment.
What do you got in store for us?
I think this week, let's just go right into dribbling and talk about all the new features that you have on the dribble stick.
Let's check it out.
Traffic heading in and out of downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. The setting for our broadcast tonight. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo is a first-time All-Star in 2020. He was the 14th pick in 2017. And he said, whoever gets drafted, you want to play the right way. My situation was different. I had to sit. You gain experience and reps during practice. Once you get to do it in the game, the leash gets longer and you get to become who you want to be. Kevin, he's become one of the best young big men in the league.
All right, thank you, David. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Jimmy Butler is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Dragic in at the point. And for Minnesota, Towns is out there with Johnson. Then it's Russell. Then it's Evan Turner. Here's Jay. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Outside, Russell. Pass to Okogie. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Jay. Miami no good on that time either.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
No one near him. That one wide left.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
And of course, we know the history between Cobb and Jr. These two seem to have their fates intertwined. They're always going to be connected.
And Greg, now the two rookies are playing for the same side. They've been competitive for so long, so it's nice to see them join forces. Here's Okogie, defended by Crowder. 13 feet away. Okogie misses. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Miami. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
The pass to Spellman. Here's Okogie. Clock at 6. Teardrop shot. Robinson pulls it in.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Jay, he's guarded by Russell. Here's Jay. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Olenek, he's checked in for the Heat. Tyler Hero comes in for Jimmy Butler. Stolen. Jay, the pass to Olenek, and he converts the layup. And it's a 6-point Heat lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Bounce pass, Russell, and the basket is good.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Here's Jay, and it's blocked.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Okogie. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Russell, no good. Here's Miami now. They're on a 15-5 run here. Here's Jay. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times. Well, Greg, we know what kind of energy the junior plays with on the floor. That's led to energy company Mobile One reaching out for him to be a spokesman.
And it just feels like all the Fortune 100 companies are reaching out to Junior. This guy's destined for greatness, and the offers are just rolling in.
Jay, he's guarded by Russell. Jay, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night, and he knocks down the first one. Cobby's checked in for Duncan Robinson. Both free throws good from Jay. Timberwolves trail by 5. Baden, he's guarded by Adebayo. Pass to Russell. Over Cobb. And it's Russell missing.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
From 17 feet out, that one no good. Timberwolves go the other way with it.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Jay, the pass to Cobb. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Heat lead by 6. And a look at the #1 overall pick in the draft, Hendricks Cobb, an incredible athlete who has the potential to be a game changer for this team.
Born in New Jersey but grew up in Louisiana, Cobb has been used to the spotlight for a long time. He has all the tools to be a superstar in short order.
Here's Jay, and again Miami with the triple.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Minnesota's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Russell with a wide open look. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Passes it to Jay. Back to Olynyk. 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Minnesota. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and that's frustrating. And that game was not their friend.
I thought the striking thing was how little offense they generated. It doesn't matter how stout your defense is when you play that poorly on the offensive end.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And so it's Miami ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action after this word. And recently, D'Angelo Russell, Greg, told us about some offseason.
Yeah, I picked a lot of people's brains, you know, going into the summer. A lot of guys that have made that jump, paved the way for us, a lot of older guys. And, you know, the answer that they were giving me was figuring out that routine that your body needs, that your mind needs to prepare for each game. And once I started getting in that consistent routine of napping, eating my pregame meal, things of that sort, it kind of started to come for me.
Both teams making substitutions here. Minnesota's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Jake Crowder out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Jay. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And for the Heat, they're shooting around 40% from the 4 here. Here's Jay. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Jay's got 15 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it. To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
For three, Okogie. Rebound by Jay. Miami trailing. Outside, Robinson uses the glass to finish the layup. 7 points in the game.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Now, here is Russell. D right on him. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Jay, he's guarded by Russell. Here's Jay. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Now it's a 3-point Heat lead.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Timberwolves were fined last season for resting D'Angelo Russell on the road in a nationally televised game. Minnesota said, we're a player-centric organization that's focused on learning and optimizing our players' bodies. Guys, they do seem willing to pay a fine here or there to protect their players' health. Back to you.
Well, as a player, how couldn't you like that? Always watching out for it. David, thank you for that one. And Doris Malik Beasley, no stranger to the entertainment business. His parents and his grandfather are all accomplished actors.
Yes, but his father also played basketball professionally. Malik with so much talent. Now he's looking for his role to grow, and he's got the kind of heart and toughness to go make it happen.
Both free throws good from Jane. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates? The truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Russell, no luck.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
The Heat have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. .131 left now here in the second. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Heat moving the ball around. He gets it in there. Adebayo's got 6.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Beasley against Robinson. Out to Russell to stop the run. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Jay, he's guarded by Russell. To the middle. Here's Crowder. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Russell. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Jay, the pass to Robinson. Adebayo with the ball. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Russell inside. He's coming off a 22-point game against Charlotte. Fires the 3. And no good. And so it's the Miami Heat in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, how does the defense you're playing impact your offense?
It just energizes us. We have an ignitable group, and that's how we play. So we have to continue to stay the course and try to keep them off the 2-point line as best as we can.
Yeah, those runouts get your guys going. Thanks a lot, Spo. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game. Checked in for the Heat. They've got James Johnson. Russell is out there with Beasley. Then it's Turner. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Jay, he's guarded by Russell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Turner.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Minnesota making a switch here. Reed's checked in.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Beasley, the pass to Reed. And it's Russell at the elbow. Outside Turner. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. Top of the key, Russell over Iguodala. And another one falls. Amazing. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And the Heat call time here. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, D'Angelo Russell.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Russell looking it over. To the paint. Here's Layman, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Timeout called, the Heat. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
The Heat trail by 6. Jay, he's guarded by Russell. Jay, the pass to Adebayo. Wow. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Loads it up for Adebayo.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Knocks it loose. In transition, here comes Miami. And it's Butler with the jam.
We know this about Jimmy Butler. The guy has no fear. He delivers when his team needs it.
Beasley finds Turner. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And it's Miami with the rebound. Iguodala's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jay, it's good. This game is all even. 7. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Russell, the open look. He trains the quick shot.
You want D'Angelo Russell taking these shots. This guy is fearless.
Here's Jay. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. And they double up Russell. Beasley, the pass to Turner. Shot clock at 6. Johnson outside. And too long on the shot. And Miami shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Pass to Jay. To take the lead. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Russell. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Culver's checked in for the Timberwolves. And so it was good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 46 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Ryan Saunders told his team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. It's good!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
It counts.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They trail by 1. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Okogie's checked in for Colbert. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Outside Turner. And Butler sends it back.
Boy, though, he'll never be a blocks leader Xavier Butler has the size and hops to do more of this.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
The Timberwolves making a switch. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. Here's Turner. For the win. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
So much money, you gotta put that on scale. We ain't not going back to being broke. One time for all my young in the trenches. Woo! Ain't chasing the dream. You know the routine. Look what they made of the team. You know the routine. I know why they jealous. I be on the type of stuff they never seen. You know the routine. Whole never level, I don't understand, ain't even mean. Whoa, whoa. Young, blowing all money. Spend a million, make back. Whoa. Man up off all hustle. I don't even gotta cry. Whoa. Grinding, I get it. Stacking, I spin it. You know the routine. You know the routine. Popping the tags. Getting the bags. You know the routine. Hey, you know the routine.
Michael Murray put a hole in my jeans. I ain't playing in the whole nother league. Go to Philly, then I go to Reddy's, then I get a rollie, then I meet a, and then I get it, and then I take it. Feel like Carson Wentz, I got the wisdom and for sit the bitch. I got a funny feeling that you falling. Boy, still the coldest. This the moment I come different, yo. Yeah, bake for Lauren, no monkey business. Can't H&M, no. Shout out to Cape Town. Africa's always a great time. Down the all of us living huts. I tell them, let me go to Lagos. All you like to play tough. You really hate because your pay stuff. Philly women really chilling with me now. I really can't stop saying John. The double M genius back, mo. See me was sneaking with Fat Boy. See they can sleep on my raps they had. But who really can back?
Blowing all money, spend a million, make back. Whoa, man up off all hustle. I don't even gotta cry. Whoa, grinding, I get it. Stacking, I spin it. You know the routine. You know the routine. Popping the tags, getting the bags. You know the routine. Hey, you know the routine. Nah, we living, I ain't gotta post it. I ain't even boasting. How many times I gotta tell you about these rides, erasing ghosts? How many times I gotta tell you that? How many famous do I got for the love of the culture? Oh, everything kosher. Came in with a chip on my shoulder. Took it to Vegas. I bet it all at the table at poker. Just look at their faces. I know they don't like how I'm them over. This is crazy. You never gonna catch me out rocking a choker. I'm on some right now. I'm feeling lit right now. We got the snake in the grass. He getting. I got 100 in cash. I'm about to spend right now. They try to put me in last, but what do it look like now? Woo! Young, blowing all money. Spend a million, make back. Whoa, man up off all hustle. I don't even gotta cry. Whoa, grinding, I get it. Stacking, I spin it. You know the routine. You know the routine. Popping the tags, getting the bags. You know the routine. Hey, you know the routine.
Fingerprints on that. Keely sent you to a new crib. Bad speak pig Latin with a new seal. Stick price with the Raekwon with the woo deal. Slice of pine we all eat. Stick strong my with these weirdo. Swear to be paranoid. Treat the jet like a scab fair. So the came back for it. Your whole clique be for a small error. Black Phantom. Bless.
How's it going? Hey, what you working on?
right, everyone, bring it in. Great game last night. One of the best I've been a part of. Let's keep that focus and energy going in today's practice. Aim to be great. I want to score earlier and transition offense. If someone is up court, we have to get the ball to them. All right, let's go.
Get started, man. Let's get started. Hey, kick the ball, huh? Let's go. And the whistle foul. That's good.
Make sure you get some shots up before you get out of here.